Welcome, Jets fans, to season 4, episode 2 of Hippo Jets with myself and my co-host Al. How's it going, mate?
I'm doing good, mate. How are you?
I'm very excited actually because we had a cracking turnout at the
Yes.
Hippo on Sunday, mate. We had at least about 10 of the regulars,
Yeah.
yeah, all in the booth, all
Yeah.
high-fiving and cheering JTS,
Yeah.
all wearing black for
Yeah.
the Black Bell,
Oh, that's
National
right. We had
Black
our
Bell
black bells
Day.
on. We had our black bells on, as
Well,
promised in the last episode. There was most of us came in. In fact, shout out to Craig who didn't have. Do you know what? This says more about us than him. He didn't have a Le'Veon Bell jersey, so he had a T-shirt, a Le'Veon Bell T-shirt, and he wore a Nick Mangold jersey on top
yeah,
of it. So,
brilliant,
so,
brilliant,
so, but
brilliant.
most people there made the effort,
Yeah,
turned
we
up with
had
a big
Gaz
shiny
wearing
black bell
Black
on.
Belt. We had Dave wearing Jets for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
Paul, your buddy, hadn't seen him for
No,
ages. He turned
yeah.
up.
And
He
he
was
wasn't
wearing.
wearing it. He wasn't wearing a black bell, but in fairness, that's because I think he's only got the one Jets top, and it's a Source Gardner one.
Yeah,
So
well, he's got a new Jets jacket that I liked. So fair
yeah,
play.
that's
Not
nice
seen
having it.
that one. That's a good one. That we
Yeah,
had Jeremy wearing a black bell.
yeah.
Wearing your mate Jason, who was surrounded by black bells, and
That picture you
me.
took was great. Who took that picture?
That was
Where
good, wasn't it?
we've put Jason, who's a mate of mine, who's not a Jets fan, but shout out to you anyway. We're working on you, and he turned up just to kind of hang out with me and see me. Because let's be honest, a lot of my mates that aren't Jets fans, they understand that one of the few days of the week they're going to get to see me if they want to see me is Sunday night because they know where I'll be. So if you're a mate of mine and you can stomach it, get down the Hippodrome on a Sunday night and be surrounded by a load of black bells.
And the funniest bit about that photograph was it looked like he had his little head in the middle of, right in the centre of us wearing our black belt jerseys, as if he was going to be, it was so funny. It was just so funny. He was surrounded by
yeah,
black bells. That
yeah.
was
Well,
quality.
I wouldn't say that's the first time that Jason's been surrounded by black bells, but you know, that's
and then
controversial. I don't know
and
what I
then
can
the
say that
belt, and
on.
then the other cracking thing about it was there's two memorable moments,
Oh, you're
which I
going to
believe.
go on. Get on with it. Let's get on with it. Which Jets
Yeah.
receiver wears number 20?
This is funny. So yeah, a player caught the ball, an amazing shake and bake, and
It
my
was a
buddy here.
reception. It was not a running play. It was a. It was a.
No, it was still shaking and baking on a reception, and my co-host Budster here, Buddy Budster,
Mhm.
said, "Oh, he looks decent. Who's he? Who's he? Who's number 20? Who's number 20?" So yeah.
I forgot the numbers of all the wide receivers the Jets have been brought in recently, and my head went, "What wide receivers have we got? What are their numbers?" And I'm like, "Number 20 is that Mechie? Is
Oh,
that Mitchell?" And of course, number 20 is Brees Hall, who depressingly is probably our best receiver at the moment with Garrett Wilson out.
yeah.
But
That
whatever.
the good memorable moment from that night was so I think he may have left. So it was me, Jeremy, and Craig still there. I was sitting on
I'd
the
gone, had I? I
yeah,
left
and
at the end.
Dave was sitting to the left of me, and Dave popped out for his vape stroke, whatever he does for half an hour in the upstairs, and Paul was just sitting a bit further down, and this bloke turned up and just sat in this seat, and Paul goes, "Someone's sitting there, mate." So he shuffles down because Paul's a bit further down. Goes sits next to me. I go, "Someone's sitting there, mate," and he goes, is this some sort of fast show?" And he wouldn't move, and I was like, "What? Dave's coming here in a minute. He's actually sitting right in his seat, like."
Yeah.
And Jeremy goes, "Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be that annoying person?"
Did he actually
And
Jeremy say that to
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy?
Jeremy said, "Oh, brilliant! It was brilliant." And then he got off and left. Yeah, so
Was he? He wasn't a
yeah.
Jets fan then.
No, I don't know what it was. He was with some young. It was, I think, it must have been his daughter. So, but he was giving it all chopsy chops. So
Giving it
we
chops.
just lost the game as well. So it was like,
But we
that was
had.
that
I'll
was
tell you what I remember as well.
memorable.
I remember at some point we did a big JETS, which obviously we do a few of them, but we'd done a big JETS, and where we were sitting was like on the second row, And of course, in the front row, you've got these two big booths, and the target is always to try and get these two big booths.
Mm.
And this group of people, young lads, who I think had come in to watch the North London Derby, and they were sitting there, and they were kind of like half mocking the fact that we were doing a JETS. And one of them got up and was like, "I don't even like this game anyway." And you're like, "Why are
Oh
you
yeah,
there? Why are you there sitting
yeah.
in a room which is showing nothing but NFL, right? And you're sitting there, you don't even like NFL. What are you doing in that? I mean, surely there's better things to do with your Sunday than come and sit and watch, like, literally, what we're like 50 screens of nothing but
Yeah, he
NFL.
had stayed for
And
ages after the North London Derby had finished. He stayed for ages,
he stayed. Just
and then
go.
he was
Just go.
mocking. Yeah, and did you see the state of his haircut? He had one of these like South Alabama like mullet kind of style,
Yeah, do you know,
and I was
not only
like,
did I
mate,
see it, I
oh.
assumed he belonged in the room. I thought he was going to be like a Tennessee fan or something like that. His hair, he was so convincing as a look of like a Southern American kind of.
It is, yeah, it is the funniest thing when like someone starts giving it a bit of that, and then we all like, we all retaliate.
Yeah,
It is hilarious
yeah,
because as Jets fans, we've got to keep the Jet tradition going strong,
this is
and
it. Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah. But honestly, guys, it was a cracking experience. It was really
yeah,
good fun, and it was a close game, and it was exciting until obviously the Brees Hall fumble, which that was the start of the fourth quarter, right? So we
yeah,
had
something like
three
that.
good
Yeah,
quarters of good fun. So,
yeah,
and we're doing the chanting. We were high energy. Beers were flowing. It was awesome for Sunday night. If you're a married family man like myself, you need a good night out with some free beers. You can't beat Sunday night
Sunday night at the
down the
Hippodrome.
Hippo.
Hey, do you remember
Cannot
the
beat
three
it.
Ravens fans that were sat next to me?
Oh yeah, they left, didn't they?
And they left because the Jets were beating the Ravens at
Yeah,
that
well, we
point,
were.
and they all gave up and walked out. I think they also gave up and walked out because they'd obviously come down, they'd sat down, they were watching the Ravens game, and then they realised there was like three times as many Jets fans
Yeah,
like sitting next to them going nuts, and they just thought, we don't want any part of this. We
yeah.
can't
So
compete.
three of them left by half time. Get out of our
Yeah,
pub. Get out of
yeah.
our venue. Yeah,
It's a
that was.
jet venue. There's like,
It is.
look, in all seriousness, Pats are doing well this year. I know one Pats fan that goes down there wearing the jersey. The Broncos are doing well this year. I know one Broncos fan that
Yeah,
goes down there and wears the jersey. They're all intimidated
yeah.
by us.
One Falcons boy. Where's
One
his
Falcons boy, D.
one
He's a
Redskins,
top
one
bloke.
Commanders. Yeah,
One Commanders guy, yeah,
these are
yeah.
like regulars. They always come down.
The regulars, there's one of them. One Commanders fan, one Falcons
Yeah,
fan,
yeah, yeah.
one Denver fan, and then like 10 plus Jets fans sitting
But
in the corner making a lot of noise.
because we've been there like 10 years now, plus, and it
More
was
than that, yeah,
we had like at least 20, 30 people I counted once down there.
yeah,
We need everyone back. We need
yeah.
we need Dan who was there a couple of weeks ago.
I
Dan,
know, yeah, yeah. Where are you, mate?
Dano, where are you?
We're
Come back,
shouting you
mate.
out. We're calling you out.
Yeah, Courtney, yeah, come down,
Yeah.
come down. We've got
I'd
Dave
just like
back.
to put
Dave.
a little asterisk to that. Dano's quite a big guy, so we're calling you out in a kind, friendly way. Please don't punch us, but do come down the Jets.
We've
Come
got
down the
John
Hippodrome.
Gorman. John Gorman, we see you now and then.
Once in a
Come
while, once in a
down.
blue moon.
Come down.
John
Come
Gorman.
down. We've got
I mean, I know
Manny.
Dave Balcombe's not been around in a while. We miss Dave Balcombe.
Yeah, he lives in Cambridge,
Um,
but it's a long way
I
away.
don't
But
think that's a good enough excuse. Where do you live?
no, I live miles away. I live
Right,
an hour away. Yeah.
right. And plus, you're going to have to get used to commuting. Maybe,
Mm.
you know what, here's an idea. Get yourself an RV and commute
Yeah.
from Cambridge to the Hippodrome
To pick
every Sunday in
everybody
the
up.
RV. It's good practice for the
Yeah.
RV train
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
2029.
Going from the country into big city centres because where you're going to park it.
Yeah. You got to
Especially,
practice your RV parking.
yeah.
Because we're going to be
So
parking an RV in Las Vegas in 2029.
yeah.
Yeah. So Dave, get your RV and get down to
Dave
Hippodrome.
Balcombe, get your RV, mate. We want your RV certificate for the
Okay,
driver.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Right. Other than me, because I'm obviously the non-drinker of the group, who's going to be our designated driver of the? If we've got like 5 RVs, we're going to have to do like a short straw thing. Who's
We've
going to
got a
drive the other
3.5
RV?
year journey for this question, mate. So I'll answer that one in 3.5 years.
3.5
Yeah,
years.
because
We're going
by
to
then
avoid
we'll have
some.
people who may have retired drinking, or people who are, you might have found some more Jets fans down the church.
Listen, the way some of our guys go,
Or
they might have
vicar.
been told medically they have to retire from drinking by the
Yeah.
time 2029 kicks
Yeah,
in.
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, so I mean, that was good, and we've also officially released. We're soon going to officially release some Hippo Jets merch.
We're working on it. Yeah, we're working
Working
on
on
it.
it, yeah. So we got a design template, which is a cracking template. So we're just tweaking it, and then when we do our Christmas get together, date TBC, sometime in December, hopefully we can get a release of T-shirts at the same time.
Is it
Yeah.
date TBC? I thought we had a date.
No, I've not seen a date in the diary.
Right.
What date did you think we were
I
having?
don't know. I thought you texted me earlier with a date. Am I going mad?
Yeah, well,
Because you
we're
were
going
like,
to
there's
do.
only
I
one
thought we were
day
going to
that
do a
Craig
poll.
and Steve can both do, and it was like the 7th or the 14th or something like that.
Yeah, so yeah, 7th is the date Steve can do. Yeah,
Right, but
so
I think let me check. I'm sure you had literally texted me earlier, going, "This is the date."
yeah, do the
Um,
7th.
Steve is available December 7th, and so is Craig. Shall we do Christmas Bash then? And I
Yeah, we
and I
never
did a very
responded.
very formal thumbs up to approve.
I
Um, to approve.
didn't see the thumbs up. All right,
The
so
thumbs up
7th
was
it
all
is then.
important. Yeah. So
There we
December
go.
7th,
Boom.
we've just done it live. That's exciting. Live on
That
the pod.
the
We
live
have
agreement
reserved
there.
the date.
7th of December
Yeah, and you know
is
what
the
would be
Chris.
great? 7th of December. Let's get Warren down. Let's get Tony down. Let's
Yeah,
get Steve down from Leicester.
let's get
Come
Ant down.
down.
Yeah, come
Ant
down.
down if his legs all better. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Ant
yeah,
down from wherever you know what? Fraser, you're in the Isle of Man.
yeah. Get
Get
down.
yourself down the Hippodrome December 7th.
Get in the RV.
Yeah.
Drive from the Isle of Wight on the ferry. Get
Isle
down
of
from
Man, Isle of Man,
Liverpool.
Isle of
Boom.
Wight's Isle of Wight's
No,
Tom.
he's Isle of Man. Yeah.
Yeah, Isle of Wight's Tom, and Isle of Man
No,
is
yeah. Isle of Man is Fraser, and Isle of
Fraser.
Wight is Tom. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But, or anyone's more than welcome. More Jets fans are better. We're trying to get the
Yes.
numbers up for Super Bowl 29,
We want
2029.
we want by the end of this like season, as in the 2025 regular season games that the Jets are playing right now. I know it's technically week 2 of season 4, but in according to the existing schedule system, by the end of that, we want to see we want people to come into the Hippodrome and think it's a Jets bar. Because
Yeah.
they kind of already do, let's be honest.
Well, they already own it, but it's already
Yeah.
green as well. So why not
Yeah.
just completely own it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just embrace it. Get everybody down there. People will be walking in like those people that like watch one Chiefs game a year or one Colts game a year or whatever it is. Like fans that turn up once a year and just because it's getting serious and they're like, oh, here we go, we're playing for the playoffs, and they'll turn up and then they'll walk in and they'll just see like 25 Jets fans watching a team that's been out of playoff contention for like 5-6 weeks, still turning up and making noise. I want to confuse those fans. I want them to walk in and go, wait, hang on a minute, are the Jets still in contention? Can the Jets still make the playoffs? Because there's 25 of them. So that's their JTSing. And they're 25 points down to some other team in the late December. That's what I
just need
want.
to vent. They just need to vent. They've been waiting all week to vent and make
Yeah.
noise about the Jets. For a first down.
That's it.
That's all we want, and a high five. That's all we want in life. It's not a lot.
Every week is to do at least one
It's not a
JTS
lot.
and at least one, and that is a Jets first down.
Yeah.
And do it loud so that the rest of the drome is intimidated.
Absolutely. Hey, mate.
Yeah.
What we need to do as well. So we've got a lot of stuff bubbling in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we won't really
bubbling in the background.
I don't know what's bubbling.
A wet fart, mate.
Yeah, I don't know what's bubbling exactly, but there are things that are bubbling. So on the RV camper van. It's a proper RV job. Super Bowl 2029.
Yeah.
Every week we'll do a who's on the bus and who's off the bus.
And we want to clarify, we don't mean like we're not actually going to give the Jets players a lift in our RV. I mean, we'll give them, if they want one, they can have a lift, but I assume they're going to make their own way there. So who's on the bus, John?
Who's on the bus? Well, I
Who's
was
on the bus?
impressed.
Give me one name.
One name per week.
One name, but it's definitely on the
Who's
bus.
on the bus?
Yeah.
This are we talking newbie? Or are we talking?
Well, look, I mean, we've got three and
I'll
a
tell you
half
what. We'll
years.
start from scratch. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm going to rip a piece of paper off.
Oh, he's ripping the playbook up again for the
Yeah, I'm ripping it.
second week running.
2 weeks in a row. On the bus and off the bus.
On the
Right.
bus and off the bus. All right.
On the bus, the first person that comes to my head
Yeah.
is for the best chant we're ever going to get. Is
Yes.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Will McDonald had a sack.
Yeah, he had a sack. Sorry, E-I-E-I-O. He has got to be on the bus.
On the bus.
Driving. He's a driver. He's a
I
nominated
reckon he'd
driver.
crash it.
He's driving
He's
it.
so aggressive. I reckon he'd just crash the bus. We don't want that. We want somebody solid.
He's too busy throwing sacks out. He's too busy sacking people. Yeah, but he's throwing sacks and causing
I like
mayhem
that.
wherever he goes. He's
I like
injured
that.
at the moment. That's why he's a bit like no sacks the last couple of weeks. He's been limited, isn't he, by his.
Well, he's focusing on his farm work. It's a difficult.
Yeah.
It's a difficult time of the year for farmers because obviously all the ground is freezing over. So
He's got a lot of pressure on him.
But
Got a lot of pressure.
But still, I think he'll get another couple of sacks definitely before the season is done.
That's my one.
Hey, have I got
Who's your on the
doing
bus?
one together? All right, I'll give you one.
Yeah. No, we one each.
Yeah, one each. I'll give you one. Olu Fashion.
Because there's going to be people coming on the bus who will be going off the bus.
Oh, really? We're allowed to throw people off?
Yeah.
All right. Well, right now I'm saying definitely Olu Fashion who is getting on the bus.
So yeah.
I'm keeping him on there.
Fashioning because of the fashion new name or what?
Just I think he's a young elite left tackle. Who our offensive line is, obviously there's still changes that are going to happen. But right now, if you said to me, who's going to be the left tackle of the Jets at Super Bowl 29 in 2029, Olu Fashanu.
What about the fact he's a Man United fan wearing Man United kit when we
I can
on
deal
the bus?
with that because Man United lost to the best team in the world this week. So I'm all right with Man United. I'm all right with Man United. We'll have some of that aggression from the Jets
actually,
as well, by the way.
What we'll do this week, we'll have a bonus because this bus is a bit empty, right? And we've actually been on the bus with the Jets players
A
few weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh,
so out of that, so what we'll do out of that group we met, who is on the bus?
Easy one.
I've got one.
Yeah, go on. You go. I know you're going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to say the punter, McNamara.
100%.
Or absolute spot on guy.
100% guarantee.
Spot on guy.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Young guy, and he's doing really, really well. So he'll be around for Super Bowl 2029.
Yeah. Do you want me to? I don't want to do another offensive lineman. I was going to try and.
You can do whatever you want.
Hey.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
this has got to be someone that was on the bus.
I should do one more.
Yeah.
And the first name that comes to my, I don't think he was on the bus, but
it has to be. It has to be. This is a bonus feature
of somebody
who had to be on the bus when we were on the bus.
Oh, who was that?
Because he's still on the bus. You see, he hasn't got off. Just let him stay on.
Is Nick Folk still going to be there?
I want him to. I want him to be, but goodness me, he's got to be mid-30s now.
Yeah, but he's a kicker.
Yeah, he can do. He can cut anything you want.
I'm going to put because I know he was on the bus, and I know it's funny that he was on the bus because who was it that was sat next to him? Was it Scott? No, it was,
the long snapper Hennessy.
Thomas Hennessy. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he was. What a guy he was.
What a guy! What a great guy!
What a guy he was, and
just down to earth, like proper having a laugh.
Yeah.
Should we put them on?
Well, basically the whole special team. Yeah,
let's I tell you what.
Let's put Hennessy and McNamara on, and we've got an O lineman and who did you say, and an edge rusher. Yeah. That's a good start.
So let's do both. Let's do the whole special teams.
Whole special teams.
Yeah, here we go. And Hennessy.
How old is Thomas Hennessy, mate?
He's not old. I say he's late 20s. He's been with the Jets a long time.
He'll be there. He'll be around.
Yeah, he'd definitely be around.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So who's not allowed on the bus? Because no one's actually, unless we're getting one of those off the bus already, but who's not allowed on the bus?
That is a great question. I'm going to say, so for me, and I don't think Quincy Williams will be there. I actually
No,
think Quincy played quite well,
he's definitely not going to be
but he's
around.
not going to be on
He's
the bus.
off. He's
I think
off.
he's off the bus because of the whole fact that his brother's been
Yeah.
traded. His contract's up in the summer. So I think the easy one, Quincy Williams, thank you
Yeah.
for your service, but you're getting off at the next stop. You're
It's
not on the
it's
bus.
like his motivation is going to be questioned now because
Yeah,
Quinnen is playing phenomenal at Dallas.
yeah,
He's single-handedly transformed that defense into a run-stuffing D, and he's
yeah,
creating pressure up the middle, as witnessed the last 2 weeks.
yeah.
Where was that with us?
Well, I think his head was gone, wasn't it?
Yeah,
His
this
head
is
was
what I mean.
gone.
This is what I mean. He was totally head gone. He'll play a
Yeah.
couple of amazing plays, but his motor's running the whole duration. It's not
Yeah.
any. It wasn't for us. You
No,
know,
no.
he'd reached the elite level, knew that it wasn't going anywhere, and he's just fact he's just taking it easy now. So Quinnen's going to be in the same boat. Quincy, I mean, so he's going to
Yeah,
be Quincy. Is going to be okay. I'll play well for a bit, make some splash plays, then
get
I'll
a
get
big game.
injured. I'll get injured, and then I'll transfer, and I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed on the bus, and I'm off the bus. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and
hundred
do you know
percent agree.
what? I don't mind because he had. Listen, what do we get? We got him from Jacksonville, didn't we? Did we trade for him? We
Oh,
paid him like a.
and a free agent. It was a seventh
He was a free
rounder
agent,
from
was he?
Jacksonville.
Seventh rounder from Jacksonville. Got him as a free agent, and he's done fine. He's done
Yeah,
fine for us. All right, we're giving him the contract, but that's fine. That's okay. He didn't cost us it wasn't like big money for a linebacker. So
yeah,
I'm very grateful for what Quincy has done. But the 2029 famous Jets Super Bowl victory team does not feature Quincy Williams.
yeah.
Go on, you go. You had one.
Off the
Who's not
bus.
there?
I think it's got it. Can we do coaching?
Yeah, why not? Because
Yeah.
coaches have to get on the bus.
Yeah, they've all got to go on the bus. I
Yeah.
think Steve
How are they going to get
Steve
there if they're not on the
Wilkes.
bus?
Yeah, Steve Wilkes has got to go as a defensive coordinator. I know he played all
Yeah.
right against Baltimore because the players are motivated. They've really played for the team, but you haven't got any interceptions. You haven't got. You can't turn the ball up.
We've got one turnover in the
We're not
season.
going to win any. They're not going to win no Super Bowl playing like that.
No.
So what Steve Wilkes is doing is being really conservative with his play coaching. It's like, okay, when you see the guy and you're about to tackle him, no, when you see the ball in the air, focus on the man to tackle, not try to get the ball and intercept it, because if you miss it, it could go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
There's
So,
no gamble. There's no gambling.
devil's advocate, is that because he doesn't trust the players that he has on the roster?
You've got to go. If you've got people, you must have people in the secondary who can read and digest the play and have learned the opposing offenses techniques and tendencies like Ed Reed used to. So who know that if he's looking one way, he's going to go to his first or second read or whatever. Or if he does a pump fake once, he's going to go down straight down straight down deep.
Yeah.
Or things like that. It's called reading and learning.
Listen, I agree with you. And I think the stat that came up on the TV when we were watching the game on Sunday was that since 1960, no team in NFL history has had less than 5 sacks by this. 5 takeaways, 5 turnovers by this point in the season. The Jets have 1. So not only are we the lowest, like this season, not only are we the lowest basically any season since 1960, we have 1/5 of the lowest total from any other team in the last 70 years.
Yeah.
That's how bad
Yeah.
the Jets defense has been in terms of taking the ball away and turning the ball over.
Because how are we going to win games at the end when it stays close?
It's
We
a
are
miracle that we've
It's a
been close.
miracle if we win because
Yeah.
it's the only way. It's the only way because we're not going to turn the ball over and we're not going to take the ball away.
Yeah.
I mean, if Brees Hall had got in for that touchdown, it would have been 2017.
There you go.
And then what happened after that? We aren't turning the ball over, taking the ball away.
We're not putting that on Steve Wilkes. Obviously, Brees Hall fumbling is an offensive thing. And
No, but
Brees Hall
it's
thing. I get what you're saying.
after that,
the impact of
after that, the defense would just
yeah.
do what they normally do and let Lamar go down the field.
The one takeaway we've had is that Will McDonald with the
don't know.
With the block
no, that's special teams. That's no, we had
special teams.
we had an interception. No, that's just block punt, a block kick. Yeah. So
that doesn't count as a turnover.
No. Well, I mean, it does. It does. That's a good question, actually,
Because the
because
reason
it
I
is
asked that is
technically a
because
turnover.
yeah, and the reason I asked that is because if that is the one, and I can't think what the other one is off the top of my head, then that said that was schemed by the special teams coaches, right?
Yeah.
So Steve Wilkes doesn't even get any credit for that.
All right. So
Are
have
you
we
checking
actually
it out
got?
now?
Yeah, I'm on there now. So, well, we've got no interceptions.
No interceptions, fumble recoveries. I'm guessing none. So was it Will McDonald? Is that the one?
I'm trying to find out who the actual.
Who
Oh
was
my
the
goodness
one?
me!
Who's the lucky winner of?
It sounds borderline impossible.
It
It
does,
says here.
doesn't it? It sounds ridiculous.
We've got no interception, and this is a coaching thing.
Yeah, it has to be because
One fumble.
one
Yeah,
fumble.
who recovered the fumble?
So that if it was a fumble recovery, it can't have been McDonald
No.
because there's no way that was a fumble recovery.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so bad. We haven't even mentioned it. So.
But it's still bad. Look, either way, even if you don't count that one or count that one, even if you count that one, that's still two, which is still, less than half the second lowest team. It's still pathetic. So Steve Wilkes, you're off the bus.
Steve
Possibly
Wilkes,
on a different bus to a
you're not
retirement
allowed
home
on.
near
We are
you.
driving past you, and in fact, we may even, I was going to say other stuff there, but family pod. So,
Is it?
might
Is it a
might be a
family
rogue
pod?
driver with some crazy ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's off. He's not allowed on. If he wasn't even on the bus, he's gone.
No, he's. You know what? Maybe we will let him supervise somebody pumping up the tires on the bus, but probably not even that because he'll get
be
that
a
wrong.
tire blower.
Yeah, but even that, he'd probably get that wrong, wouldn't he?
How many sacks has Will McDonald got? He's got 7 sacks.
7 sacks.
And he's got no interceptions.
Well, no one's got
To
any
answer your
interceptions.
question. Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, I'm looking at fumble recoveries. Fumble recoveries, none.
He had the block punt return for a touchdown, so he's had a touchdown.
Yeah, but that's not come up.
Listen, Will McDonald's on the bus. We're not here to discuss Will
McDonald.
McDonald.
He's on the bus.
It says something that of the 4 names we've put on the bus, definitively put on the bus right now, there's 1 offensive tackle, 2 special teams players, and 1 edge rusher.
That sums it up, doesn't it?
It says it all. It says it all. Yeah. So let's talk about Falcons at the weekend. Are you excited?
I think we're going to win.
I think we might win.
I think we are going to win because they're just absolutely. There's other teams that are just as bad as us, and they're one of them.
The Falcons
because they find ways to lose.
Pick, do they?
What's that?
The Falcons don't have their first round pick.
They gave it to the Rams. Yeah.
So in a funny way, they won't be as sounds silly to say motivated to lose. They'll definitely be trying to win the game because they're not tanking.
Yeah.
Right. But they have no Penix. He's out.
I can't see Kirk Cousins doing anything in the New York winter cold with his bum knee or whatever it is. I just don't know what he's. Drake London's coming back. He's coming off injury. Bijan Robinson's our biggest threat. To contain. Their I mean, they did have a good passing
I can make a case, and listen, we're going to get into this with your betting corner at some point, I'm sure. But I can make a case for either team winning that game. I think it'll be close. But if you offered me right now where the Jets are at in terms of the roster and all the rest of it, and where the Falcons are at, I would take the Jets.
That's just bizarre, isn't it? Because Atlanta at the start of the season they had a good roster.
Yeah.
And they were playing well defense, and it's just capitulated. So they could stop the pass. They were run funnel. They were, and now it's all gone. Just gone ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now teams are passing on them. So we've got to win that game. Tyrod's got to pass, but who's he going to pass to Mechie or Mitchell or Taylor? Taylor needs to be used.
When's Garrett back? Is he out for? It was 5 games.
He was on IR, so he was out for 4 weeks when he got placed. So
when was he on that? When was he? How many weeks are
2
left?
weeks ago, wasn't it? I think we got another this week and next week.
All right.
And then depends if he's healthy. But I love the fact we're Brees Hall is doing some screens and we're getting some yardage that way. I think that's about time. I think that's the only way we can move the ball. But that's good movement because you've got to have your offensive line has to be in rhythm with your running backs and the quarterback at the same time. Otherwise, it just gets blown up.
Yeah.
So we've got something going there. So why not just keep doing that?
And it'll be a great night at the Hippo because Dean, Falcons fan, regular, he'll be down. Chapman's already saying he's coming down, a Falcons fan.
Yeah, that'd be good bounce. Yeah, so we've got
there'll
two good.
Be at least 2 Falcons fans, which for Falcons fan group is an impressive number.
Yeah,
at the Hippodrome, and there'll probably be about 10 Jets fans at least. So we'll drown out the Falcons fans, which isn't hard to do. ATSing and first downing and Will McDonald sacking.
Yeah. EIEIO.
EIEIO. Should we do John's betting corner?
Yeah, let's do John's betting corner. So last week we were 3-2. So 38-22 overall, 38 wins, 22 losses. Very good. So there's a lot of Thanksgiving games. So I've done quite a few bets, but I'm not sure when this is being released. So I'm just going to do Sunday betting corner. So the first one is quarterback playing the Houston defense, which is Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, the pumpkin, is dimed midnight. He's playing Houston, who's the best pass defense there, under 222 yards.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one,
pause there. The Colts lose that game. Is that what you got, Mas?
Yeah,
Colts losing that game to Houston.
No, I've got Daniel Jones, who's the Colts quarterback, under 222.
Yeah, 222. But as a side thing, do you think they lose
as
that
a
game?
side, I've got money on Houston winning that division.
Oh, yes. That draft is looking better and better, isn't it?
10-1.
Yeah.
So Indianapolis have got a real tough schedule. Houston have got the likes of, I think they're playoffs, don't they?
Don't think so. No? Don't think we play Houston this year.
No, we don't.
No, it doesn't matter.
I take that back.
I'm distracting you from John's betting corner.
Yeah, no, I take that back. I've got no idea.
Sponsored by Green Smoke.
I said that. All right, so yeah, I know Houston's. Well, they got teams like the Jets. It's pretty cushy.
Yeah.
All right, second one is another completely rubbish offense against a really good pass D. That's Geno Smith for the Raiders. I know they've got a new offensive coordinator, bounce back, but Gentry may not be playing the running back. So Geno under 206 yards passing
against
Chargers.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Third one, we've got the Wadmeister. Waddling.
Him.
Yeah. Miami playing New Orleans. Waddle has gone over this number.
That's like the Dumb and Dumber of games this week, isn't it? Miami against New Orleans.
Waddle has no Tyreek Hill. They scheme to Waddle. He's gone over 70 yards. His number's 71. He's gone over that the last few games, bar that Berlin game. New Orleans are conceding to number 1 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Over 71. Number 4, we've got this is the Carolina versus Rams game. I'm concentrating on the running backs. So we've got Dowdle under 59 against a tough Rams defense, run D.
All right.
So Dowdle is like run, yeah, because they're trying to protect Bryce Young, but they got Chuba Hubbard there still, and they're going to end up passing it more than running. Carolina, on the other hand, so Kyren Williams over 65 yards because that's what they do. They run the ball, and Kyren Williams runs it, and then Stafford throws the touchdowns and throws the Puka, and Devontae
the Rams are playing
on the 1 yard line. That's the game. Rams against Carolina. So Carolina.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. So they're the 2 bets. They're the 5 bets. Okay.
That's it. That sounds good, man. Yeah. And listen, how many positive weeks have you had in a row? It's a few, isn't it?
But most of them, yeah. I mean, I've only had one losing week.
You had one where you were down, but every other one has been either 3-2 or 4-1.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm 38-22.
38-22 is a great record. So listen, you need to get involved in that. If you want to get involved in that and put towards the RV fund, we are still planning to do that.
Send us. So what I'm thinking is that if you are interested in some more, because I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, and I do a lot of research. So just send us a message on Hippo Jets, either on LinkedIn, on Twitter, X, or on the WhatsApp, and we'll set up a group. so we can give ideas and just put some ideas out and
We'll
stuff
call
like
it the
that.
2029 RV Fund.
Yeah. Do
We'll
that.
literally call
2029
it that
RV fund.
because
Yeah,
we are
we'll do
calling
that.
this out right now. It's
Mm.
happening.
Mm.
It's inevitable. The Jets are going to Super Bowl in Las Vegas in 2029.
Yeah.
We have decided. We have foretold it.
Yeah. So I did a parlay last week, 50 at 50 quid, made 175. Yeah.
That
was just on simple props.
Yeah.
So this is the start of the journey of the RV fund.
What's that? That's that'll pay for half a tank of fuel.
Yeah. So
straight away.
Over 3 years, that's quite a. We can get some high. We can get some numbers up, guys.
Yeah. We're doing it. Yeah. We're doing it. And once more, Hippodrome Casino, 6:00 p.m. Sunday, whatever the day is on Sunday, the 30th.
Yeah, 30th Sunday.
Sunday the 30th of November. Be there for the Falcons game. We're calling you out. Listen, Lee, fly over from Holland.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Joe from Baltimore. Joe, come on, we need you, buddy.
Joe from Baltimore. Robert from
Bring all your buddies as well from the Baltimore bar. Bring them all.
Bring them. The more the merrier. Let's intimidate those Falcons fans. Let's own we already own the Hippodrome, but let's own it even more.
Let's own the city again.
Eh?
Yeah, let's own the city. Own the city.
Exactly. Let's paint
London City.
Let's paint London green, and then we'll paint our RV green as well. And next week we are going to try and get Tony on to talk quarterback because
we are going to get Tony on next week,
but he's just too busy.
Yeah,
he's a very, very in demand Welshman. But we will get him on, and and also Tony and Warren. Did we say that already? Tony and Warren, get yourselves down to the Hippodrome.
Yeah, and Tony and Warren. Yeah, anyone, all of them.
Yeah, everybody, come down the Drome. Come watch the Jets. Let's get it going. And looking forward to it.
Cool. On that note, go Jets.
Go Jets. See you Sunday,
guys. See you Sunday, guys. Get down.